Good afternoon. I just wanted to touch base with y'all again. Along with making my bubbling bath whip, which I haven't whipped and colored or scented or anything yet, I also decided I needed to make my foaming sugar scrub. Because I ran out, I sold my last jar just recently, and it was seems to be a popular thing. I mean, everybody loves a sugar scrub or salt scrub, and for some reason I was never quite satisfied with the old-fashioned regular sugar salt scrubs. I mean, I love them, I still make them, and there's still a lot of people that's what they want. But for me, my personal preference, I love the bubbling, foaming action of these because it just makes it a lot more fun, and it's a little bit smoother, it glides on a little bit better. It's not quite as abrasive, and I like things that aren't quite as abrasive, but some people still like that, and I don't have a problem making that, and I still will. But I made this today. I made a real pretty purple since summer's coming and it's Mother's Day next Sunday, so I figured I'd better, get something in purple, because a lot of moms like purple. And I used Monkey Farts, which is a sweet, fruity, fun fragrance, and I started using it probably 10 or 12 years ago, and it's always been a hit. I used to make a lot of soap, I used to make lotions, I've made bath bombs with it. It's always a favorite. People are always like, oh my god, I love this. And then normally it's something they wouldn't, take a whiff out of because of this the title of it. But it actually doesn't smell bad. It smells really good. So I'm piping these in today. And I just thought piping, to me, when I watch people piping, it's just a real satisfying video. I'm not really sure why. I love watching cake videos when people are making cakes and they're doing the icing and all that. It just makes me want to go bake. Which I baked a pie over the weekend. It turned out really good, so I need to start baking again. In my spare time anyway. And I just thought I would share the piping of the Monkey Farts sugar scrub with you. And I like to always give it a good tap. I like to make sure they're full and there's no air pockets in it, because I want you to get your money's worth. I don't want anybody to get shortchanged. So I always make sure that I have it full. Whoops, this one wants to slide. The big ones are so much easier to pipe into than the small ones, and you got so much more room. But regardless, after they settle a little bit, the pretty stuff is gone anyway, but I just like it how the top ends up. It's just a pretty accent. And I wish you guys could smell the scent, because it really is good. I always regret not using it more often every time I pull it back out, because it really does have a great scent. I've had many people request and say, hey, why aren't you using that one again? It's like, well, I will. There's so many scents in this world, it's so hard to use them all the time, because there's always new ones coming out that you fall in love with, and there's old ones, the old classics that you never get tired of, and unfortunately there's so many hours in the day, and you just always want to make sure you've got a good variety for everybody as far as fragrance and scents and essential oils, and it's an endless battle. I was going to mix two different color purples in this, but I thought, nah, I'll just stick with one nice pastel-y, or well, probably medium pastel-y purple, because sometimes they just meld together and then you can't tell anyway. So maybe for the next one I'll do like a pineapple mango, something like a yellow and an orange and a white swirl or something. That would be pretty. Let me finish off this one. Whoops, little air pocket there. There we go. There we go. Now, nice full bag always makes such a difference. When I start getting low, it gets so much harder to fill them. And I need to get like a little rubber mat, especially with these plastic jars, which I don't like using plastic jars, but I haven't come up with an ulterior container that's more earth friendly, but I'll come up with something eventually. I actually thought about finding out if I can get myself some kind of bag with a little spout that's like biodegrades like really super fast, and putting them in there, but I'm not sure how that would work out, especially, you know, when you're in a shower or something and you're trying to hold onto a bag and squirt out a little bit, you might just end up losing more than you get. So I'm always working on stuff like that, always thinking. And the bag's getting a little stickier. I may have to get another bag for filling. Looks like I got quite a few to go. I wanted to make a big batch so we had enough, because with the house farm that we're building, I know time is going to get a little bit tighter for the next few months, so when I make things I like to try to make enough that will last a while, because this doesn't go bad anytime soon. It will last quite a while. And I am messy, as you can see. This is not a neat thing. I'm just as messy in the real kitchen as I am in the soap kitchen, I hate to admit. But that's okay. Yep. More air pockets. When you first fill it up, you got to get all the little air pockets out. And here we go. Nice full bag again. Let's do a bigger one again. Some of us like the bigger ones, which I always have one of each. I make a big one and a little one for myself. Alright. So I'm going to turn off this video, because I don't want to bore you with the last few things, but I just wanted to show you. Monkey Farts Foaming Sugar Scrub. Smells amazing. And they are available here at Lulu Faye's Country Suds. Just give me a call or PM and we'll get you set up. Have a great afternoon all.